A very good morning to all of you. Let's discuss a topic that is trains in atomic size, metallic and non-metallic character in periodic table from one of the chapter periodic classification of elements. Before starting this topic, let me ask few questions from you. My first question is, how are lithium, sodium, potassium linked in the periodic table? The answer which you are going to give me obviously is that lithium, sodium, potassium are present in group 1. That is, group 1 is common to these three elements. Now my another question is, which is bigger in size, lithium or sodium? One more question. Although sodium, potassium are metals, out of these two, which is more metallic in nature? So to give answer to such type of questions, we need to study trends, different properties, atomic sizes, metallic, non-metallic character, how they are going to vary in group n periods. So let us start our first trend, that is atomic size. Here comes atomic size and we are going to discuss it in first in groups. I have taken the example of group 1 here. This is hydrogen, lithium, sodium and potassium. This is the electronic configuration of hydrogen 1, 2, 1, 281 and 2881. So hydrogen has one proton with one shell. Lithium has 3 protons with 2 shells. Sodium has 11 protons with 3 shells and potassium has 19 protons with 4 shells. So what you are able to see, as we move in groups, correct, as we are moving in groups, that is from top to bottom, from hydrogen to potassium, what you are seeing, you are seeing the number of shells are increasing. 1 shell, 2 shells, 3 shells and 4 shells. And if the number of shells are increasing, the size is automatically going to increase. Number of shells increases, atomic size increases. So in groups, from top to bottom, size increases. See, if you want to measure, you can measure the distance here from also, correct? This is nucleus. So what you can see, the distance from nucleus to the outermost shell is keeping increase. Yes or no? It is going to increase हो रहा है. So what is atomic size? Atomic size को हम कैसे define कर सकते हैं? We can define atomic size as it is the distance between the nucleus and the outermost shell of an atom. Correct? So this is going to the distance between the center of atom, that is nucleus, and outermost shell. So when the number of shells are increasing, as you are able to see, there is a big difference between the size of atom. So this is how the size of an atom increases in groups. Now let us see what happens in periods. See, in periods, atomic size is actually depending upon two factors, that is number of shells and effective nuclear charge. See, this first factor, number of shells, you have already seen in case of groups. यहाँ आपने देखा है, number of shells, they keep on increasing, due to which the size is going to increase. Now there is another factor, which is effective nuclear charge. Now, what does this effective nuclear charge means? Effective nuclear charge is the measure of amount of positive charge in an atom. As you already know, in an atom we have electrons, we have protons and neutrons. Electrons are negatively charged, neutrons are neutral and protons are positively charged. And where does these protons reside? They do reside in the nucleus. So in nucleus, the overall charge is actually positive, and that's why we say the nucleus holds the electrons which are present outside it. Okay, so as the number of protons increasing, As the number of proton increases, effective nuclear charge also increases. So I have brought another example for you. So I have written a period here. This is a period: lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen and fluorine. These are the atomic numbers: 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are the electronic configuration of these elements. Now just look carefully what you are observing. Number of shells, they are remaining same. Is it yes or no? 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7. 2 shells, 2 shells, 2 shells. And at last also we are getting 2 shells. Number of shells, they are remaining same. They are constant. They are not increasing. But actually what is increasing? How many protons? आपको पता है जितने electrons होते हैं उतने protons होते हैं, correct? So 3 protons, 4 protons, 5, then we have 6, then we have 7, then we have 8, then we have 9. So protons are increasing, nuclear charge is increasing. So what happens? अगर nuclear charge बढ़ेगा, so the pull of nucleus, now the nucleus is becoming more powerful to hold what outermost electrons. So it will try to hold up the outermost electrons very tightly, because of which the atomic size is going to decrease. So the number of shells remains same, effective nuclear charge increases from left to right, so atomic size decreases. Now let's move to another topic, that is metallic character. We are going to see this, how this metallic character changes in groups and periods. First of all, we need to define metallic character. How can we say that this element has actually a metallic character? See, metallic character can be defined as it has tendency to lose electrons and form positively charged ions. So those elements which have tendency, which can easily lose electrons and they can form positively charged ions, that you already know that are cations, they form cations, yes? So they are possessing actually metallic character. Now what happens metallic character in groups and periods? Consider again these 3 elements. We have hydrogen, 1 proton, 1 electron. We have lithium, 3 protons. So what I have shown here, I have shown here the outermost electron, correct? Outermost electron I have shown here, that is the valence electrons. Then again we have sodium, that has 11 protons, and I have shown here again the outermost electron. Now see what is happening. How these elements, the tendency of these elements to lose electron varies. So actually I've taken an example of a group: hydrogen, lithium and sodium. Now see, size keeps on increasing. Just now you have read that atomic size keeps on increasing in groups, and you are already able to see here also there is much variation in the size. So now what happens when size increases? Size increases, distance from the nucleus increases, correct? Size बढ़ेगा, the outermost electron का जो distance है from the nucleus, it's going to increase. So when this electron, it will feel far away from the nucleus, correct? Now this is far away from the nucleus, so it can be lost easily. It can be lost easily because the pull, the hold of nucleus on this electron is less as compared to this. This is more near to the nucleus and this is very far away from the nucleus. So it can be lost easily. So I can say in groups the metallic character increases down, or I can say hydrogen, lithium and sodium. Out of these 3, if I want to arrange, the sodium is going to have maximum metallic character as compared to hydrogen and lithium. Now what about in periods? In periods, size decreases, correct? As we move from left to right, size decreases. Size decrease hoga, so what will happen? Nuclear charge will increase. So rather than what losing electron, atom will feel difficulty in losing the electron because of the effective nuclear charge. So in periods, size decreases, so metallic character also decreases as we move from left to right. So this is all about the metallic character. Now let's have another trend, that is non-metallic character. So before studying this character in groups and periods, let's try to define what is non-metallic character. See, non-metallic character actually explains the tendency to accept electrons and form negatively charged ions. So it is opposite of metallic character. What we saw in metallic character, it has tendency to accept electrons. It has tendency to lose electrons, but in non-metallic character, it has tendency to accept electrons and form negatively charged ions. So here I have another example. Lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium. This is I'm talking about of a group. Lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine. This is I'm talking about a period. Now what happens in group? In group, size is going to increase. Yes, in period, size is going to decrease. So as you can see here, cesium is going to have the largest size. सबसे बड़ा साइज इसी का ही है. And in a period, fluorine is going to have the smallest size. So what I can say, as the size increases, non-metallic character decreases. As the size increases, non-metallic character decreases. Why? And in periods also, size increases, whereas non-metallic character increases. So how can I define non-metallic character on the basis of this size? So I will try to explain with the help of again a diagram. See here, I have lithium. This is nucleus 2, 1, correct? This is beryllium. This red is resembling the nucleus, and these two are the electrons. This is about boron, this is about carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, and fluorine. See, the size is going to decrease. As you can see, compare the size of lithium and the size of fluorine. Much smaller. Now, what is non-metallic character? Non-metallic character is actually means tendency to accept electron. Tendency to accept electron. Now, you are able to see lithium. If lithium tries to remove this electron very much far away, if I just draw like this, correct? This is, see the distance. This is very much far away from the nucleus. So lithium can easily lose electron rather than accepting electron, correct? So it can show metallic character. But if I across a period and come to fluorine, the size is going to decrease. See, the electrons, they are very much near to the nucleus. And if they are very much to the nucleus, so they will not lose electron, rather than they will accept electron. So I can say the size decreases, tendency to accept electron increases, or I can say non-metallic character increases. So what I have written here, in group size increases, non-metallic character decreases, whereas in periods size decreases, non-metallic character increases. So when an element loses electron, it's called electropositive. So cesium can lose electrons to its maximum, so that's why it's most electropositive element. Whereas fluorine, it accepts electron, maximum tendency to accept electron, so it is most electronegative element. Now let's recapitulate what we have done today in this video. So this is going to represent your periodic table. These are your groups, these are your periods. So in periods, what's happening? Size is decreasing, metallic character is decreasing, whereas non-metallic character is increasing. Whereas in groups, if I move from top to bottom, size is increasing, metallic character is increasing, whereas non-metallic character is decreasing. So this is how you're able to revise and recapitulate your trends. At last, I have brought an activity for you, that is a hands-on activity for recapitulation of these trends. See, what you have all seen this dice, correct? It contains number from 1 to 6. So now with this help of this dice, I am going to play this activity. If on die, correct, if I play the dice and number comes 1 and 4, so at number 1 and at number 4, the trend is atomic size, correct? At number 2 and 5, the trend is metallic character. At number 3 and 6, the trend is non-metallic character. So I have assigned the trends, I have assigned the numbers to these trends, correct? Now, suppose I play I play and number comes 4. Number comes 4. So according to 4, what is there? According to 4, what is there? The trend is atomic size. So I have brought some index cards also. As you are able to see, I have brought some index card also. So I have these elements. इनके ऊपर एलिमेंट्स के नाम लिखे हैं, करेक्ट. सो व्हाट विल हैपन, मैंने जैसे ही डाई को प्ले किया, द नंबर विच वी केम इनिशियली वॉज व्हाट, 4 था. एंड एट 4 वी हैव ट्रेंड एटॉमिक साइज. सो इमीडिएटली ट्राई टू अरेंज दिस एलिमेंट्स इन atomic size. I have given you the order increasing. I have given you the order increasing. So immediately what you will do, you will arrange these elements in increasing order of size. As you are able to see here, hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium and rubidium. So immediately what will you do? You will try to arrange these elements. Correct? आप इस तरह से इसको जो है arrange कर देंगे. So this is how you can play this game, and this is how you can recapitulate your trends with the help of this dice. Thank you.